Warning.
This show contains mature content. Listener discretion is advised.
Are you ready to get your mind blown?
One angry New York City Puerto Rican decided to start a radio show, determined to piss the world off by shoving a mirror in front of society's face. He kicked them in the balls.
What are you? Who are you?
This is the Crotch Shot Radio Show. Crotch Shot Radio Show.
This is not a test. This is a broadcast transmission.
We're going to stay on the air.
And now, the Whippy.
Yo, welcome to the Crotch Shot Radio Show, where we kick the issues in the balls. We are on an active war against bullshit. We would do anything and everything to expose bullshit. The ends sometimes justify the means, so if you're angry and want the truth exposed, then strap in and prepare to be shocked. This is Smash Mouth Talk. If you can't accept that, then fuck off. I'm your host, Louis B. I takes no bullshit from nobodies. I actually expose the bullshit of society and cut it up into nice, easy to digest chunks just for you. Today will not be any different. Today, I have to do my normal shoving of the mirror into the face of society and kick it in the balls. Because, again, I mean, it's just more slacktivism. In a previous episode, I exposed the laziness, political laziness, slacktivism. And it really seems like people are not doing their own research, because they just parrot what other people, these news talking heads are are crowing about. Either that or they're just not paying attention. We got Mildra in the chat room, loyal listener of the Crotch Shot Radio Show. Thank you for showing up. In fact, hold on, let me play some background music for me to keep in tempo. So yeah, I mean, it's just, and of course I'm talking about the United States presidential election, which is why I named this episode Whomever Becomes President, We're Fucked. Because even if Sanders, who I think is just a delusional old man, and I'm not disrespecting him because he's old. I'm disrespecting him because he doesn't know his ass from his elbow. He is a fool. When it comes to the economy, his ideas on, we need to make the government bigger so that way we can take care of people from birth to the grave. And I am a huge Ron Paul supporter, and not because he's fashionable to follow or he's fashionable to listen to. No, I mean, honestly, if Ron Paul would have gotten elected and he was able to fix this country, your boy would be having a real hard time trying to get by. I would have made it because the government would have been out of my way, and I would have been able to pull myself out my bootstraps. But it's a lot harder now, and that's the problem here. With the exception of Trump, who I am not a supporter of, but he is pretty much the closest person who is talking about fixing some things, not all the things. When it comes to these international trade deals that we end up getting fucked over and losing jobs over. That's the one thing I agree with him. And well, one thing, the also thing is defending our borders. We are a sovereign nation. We have the right to defend ourselves as a people, as a nation. Yes, I'm a Latino. Yep. I'm not Mexican. But hey, I'm a proud Puerto Rican, and I'm a U.S. citizen. I do things the correct way. Lawfully. Why should someone else have an advantage, get free shit, and they broke the law? Does that make any sense? It makes no sense to me. A.K.A. the clown. This ain't the clown show. I gotta be clowning. We got a chat room going on. If you want, it's Spreaker.com/user/LouisB. And you'll just you'll see the live, and you click that, and boom, you're in the chat room. Unless you are listening live, if you're listening off of Facebook, you just message me. You can message me on Facebook, or you could send me or do a comment there, and I will read it live on air. I mean, I'm not going to go through all of Trump's friggin' platforms. But the one thing he's not talking about is shutting down the Federal Reserve, which would improve the economy by a lot. Because as a lot of you may know or may not know, the Federal Reserve is not a federal agency. It just has federal in the name, but it is not a government. It's basically someone that they're a contractor. We outsource the printing of our money. And then they set a price. They set a price. Okay, for every dollar that's printed, you owe us $1.25 in return. Oh. There we go. We got, Milja says, I meant that the election is a clown show. See, Milja, and this goes for everyone, if you're going to put comments, please use entire thoughts. They are like Federal Express, exactly as says Zach Huddock. If we got rid of the Fed and constitutionally the Fed shouldn't exist, because the printing of the money is only allowed by the Treasury Department. But even if we kept the money as a fiat currency, fiat being not backed by anything. Our money is not backed by anything. You can't just go to the bank and say, "Here, I would like $1 in precious metals or diamonds and shit." Nothing. But if we got rid of the Federal Reserve and still printed money out of thin air, it wouldn't have the debt already attached to it. That'll make our economy stronger. Still not fully fixing it, but it would be a step in the right direction. I mean, the one thing Trump isn't talking about is ending the drug war. We've wasted billions of dollars locking up people who are basically hurting themselves. Like, honestly. And it's like, oh, well, you know, we can't make all drugs legal. Why? Honestly, as a libertarian, as someone that believes in common law, there should only be really 3 laws. 3 types of laws. Don't steal, don't murder, don't defraud. In fact, I want to add a 4th law. Don't impede someone's freedom. And you could put like, oh, you know, rape is taking away someone's freedom. Can't really. It's midnight here, so I can't really think of stuff off the top of my head. But you know, 4 laws. Yeah, rape should be illegal. You're basically stealing something from somebody. You're impeding on their freedom. Says Zach. He's like, rape? Yeah. Because I know someone's gonna say, oh, what about rape? Rape is not murder. It's not stealing. It's not. No. Yeah. Let's. Anything that hurts anybody else. Like if my, like, let's say I want something out your yard and I steal it from you, I hurt you, or I want to fuck you and I raped you. Yeah. You, damn it, I'm not explaining this well. I'm just saying. Of all the things the government does, it doesn't print its own money. Fucking insane. Yeah. It got its fucking nose in everything else. Healthcare, education. You know, the government should stay the fuck out of healthcare and education. Shut down the IRS. Have the Treasury, collect taxes. Simplify, and you know what, and normal people, you and me, that work for a living, that go leave our houses and work for someone else, we shouldn't pay taxes. It should be the businesses that pay taxes, which is what it's constitutional. In the Constitution, it says only businesses pay taxes. And even then, I would make it a flat rate. A flat rate, and we would have to live within our means. A flat business tax, and make these companies that don't pay tax pay the fucking tax that they owe. That's the problem. That'll help a lot of people if they don't have to worry about paying taxes. Well, yeah, a fair tax or a flat tax for businesses. He's like, a fair tax? Yeah. Like, there's too much, like, the tax code is, like, ridiculous. And it changes year to year. Why the fuck does the tax code change year to year? It just seems like a fucking racket. It nickels and dimes you. That's why businesses are moving out of this country. They can't fucking compete unless they go across the world and freaking get cheap labor. Damn near get some slave wages and freaking pay them like $5 a week. That's, well, that's a lot of money in that country. Eating bullshit. Work people to death. Oh yeah, but Bernie, we need to get some free shit from Bernie. Yeah, okay. Free shit without working for it. Oh, we're gonna tax the rich. No one should be making over $1 million a year. No one should be making $1 million a year. Oh, really? So you're gonna raise the minimum wage and enact a maximum wage? Like, I'm sorry, that just stifles innovation. Progressive income taxes retard economic prosperity. Alright, I don't know what that means. Is the fair tax and the flat tax a progressive tax? I mean, I'm all for flat rate. I mean, I have a prepaid cell phone bill. I pay a flat rate for unlimited everything. So, I mean, I might be wrong. I'm fallible. But, paying a flat rate, like knowing, okay, I made this much. So, what, 30% or something? Whatever, I don't know. I don't know. I'm horrible at math, but setting a percentage for whatever you make sounds like a lot easier than, having a tax bracket. But I mean, and then but anyways, back to the whole thing. When it comes to Hillary, well, no, okay, the more you make, the percent goes up. No, okay, but I'm talking about having like a flat percentage, like even if you make like $100, it's 30%. If you make like $1 billion, it's 30% of that, or something. But if you're a business, only if you're a business, because I don't believe regular people, you or me, that work for someone should pay income taxes. It's not in the Constitution. I mean, everyone's probably seen America Freedom to Fascism. Whatever it is, our current tax system is unfair. It's unfair because it punishes people for doing well, and it also I mean, it's shown favoritism, and this is the shit with society that I fucking hate the worst. The rules are not applied to everyone. And that happens everywhere. That happens in society, that happens in government. I mean, I've ranted about this before. I mean, I do stand-up comedy. The fucking rules there, I mean, you can't joke about gays, blacks, women. You can't joke about them. No, but we're gonna talk shit about cutting men's dicks off. We're gonna make jokes about Puerto Ricans and white people. That's perfectly fine. I mean, I made a joke about white people. I mean, I made a joke the other day, because I do security. I do security in New York City, and just made an observation. It was an observation. I didn't put the whole joke. I just put the punchline, which I guess that's my mistake. But in fact, hold on. I let me get the joke. I wrote it. I wrote it here. I wrote it down. It's still in its infancy. It takes me like a month to like perfect a joke, so please bear with me. So I was like, I work as a security guard in Manhattan office building lobby. Even though people see me checking IDs, people always try to walk past me. So my job literally has become to stop white privilege. Stopping these rich white people from getting past me thinking that they're better. Yeah, it really is. I mean, New York City has now become like because most of these people are fucking carpetbaggers. They're not even from New York. They're from like the Midwest and shit, where they, where they grew up with the stick, and what they grew up with. Like, that's not nice to say. I mean, it's not that New York has gotten soft. It's just that all like the roughneck New Yorkers had to move out because these assholes moved in to, rose the fucking prices up. Free decorations on the sky of dust. I'm sorry. Playing some Linkin Park in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. Like to give a shout out to May Alexander. If you want to call in, doll, you could add me on the Skype, Crotch Shot Radio. If you guys want to call in, I'm all for taking live callers right now. It's Crotch Shot Radio on the Skype. Add me, or put your name there, and I'll add you, and we can talk. We can talk right now. Why am I doing this voice? Why I always do this voice? Yeah, and then with Hillary, it's like, again, I don't like Trump. I'm not going to vote for Trump. But get him on real shit. And if you're going to attack him over one thing, how's about you attack Hillary and expose her bullshit? Because, there's an old Bible passage basically that says don't talk about the straw that's in my eye when you have a rafter in yours. But the media is not talking about Benghazis. The media is not talking about how Hillary covered up Clinton's rapes. The media is not talking about how she defended a child rapist and how she said she would defend him again, knowing that he was guilty. Hold on, let me see. Only way to call. That's pretty much it. Hold on, let me open up my. Let me see if I get the phone line works. Hopefully people can hear you. God. Alright. Alright, yes. Damn, I love Linkin Park. That was the soundtrack to my high school youth. My youth. Alright, yeah, okay, fine. Okay, is this thing gonna work? Yes, alright, boom. Okay, if you guys want to call, the number is, are you guys ready? The number is 347-927-6824. That number again is 347-927 damn, 6824. In fact, hold on, let's put in the chats. We got Christy. She's in the kitchen right now. She's calling live. She's cooking. So can't hold on. So, like, honestly, Bernie, Hillary, fucking Trump, we're fucked. We are fucked. We don't have a serious candidate. And you know what? I'm going to end up voting third party. But even then, I mean, in the Libertarian Party, you know, I mean, Gary, I don't know, man. It's just, I like their attitude. I like their moxie. Freaking Gary called Trump a pussy. Like, Trump's a pussy. But, you know, Gary's, like, so unknown that Trump didn't even respond. It's like, fuck. Like there's serious candidates out there in in other parties that would be such a better fit, that their ideas are proper. But it's like, I don't want to throw my vote away. Well, as you can see, how they like pretty much stole the election from Bernie, and how they're gonna steal it from fucking Trump once you see it in the convention this summer. Your vote didn't matter in the first place. In fact, people are starting to realize that, because I mean, finally, people are like, we should get rid of the Electoral College. Oh, really? Oh, really? Now you decide that shit. Now you just figured it out. Oh, and you think you're fucking aware? You think you're with it? Okay. You're so 2000 and late. It's like, where the fuck were you? Where the fuck were you back in 2002 when I was screaming on the fucking street corner by the World Trade Center, Ground Zero, screaming about this shit? Oh wow, we're so aware, we're so fucking with it. Oh no, but you're crazy to believe that our government would attack us on 9/11. Okay. Yeah, I'm crazy. Alright. Where my Navajo at? Hmm? I mean, and that's what the fuck. That's what's the worst that pisses me off. That is the worst that pisses me off. Oh my goodness, we're so aware, we're so with it. Like, and most of these people haven't done their own research. They don't really know what the fuck is going on. The only reason why they heard the name Rockefeller is because it's, it was used in a joke. It's like, oh no, these crazy conspiracy theorists think that there's there are secret people that are trying to run global events. They are. In fact, the Bilderberg conference? Google it. I mean, that the minutes get leaked all the time. Like, who the fuck are these people who haven't been elected, shaping world events? Wars are fake. This war on terror is fake. ISIS, fake. Al-Qaeda, fake. It's all fucking theater. No, but I'm fucking crazy. No matter how much evidence you show, no matter how much fucking questions are raised, like, you could poke holes in every one of their fucking arguments. Oh, you're just a conspiracy theorist. Alright. Here's your programming. And I don't even listen to Alex Jones. It's like, like, I stopped listening to Alex Jones, and recently I started listening to him again, and I'm just appalled. Just pissed the fuck off. Because, the one dude, the one that's supposed to be Mr. Conspiracy Theory, the one that's exposing all the government bullshit, he's a fucking shill himself. Now it's like fucking obvious he's a fucking shill. So it's up to, like, people like me to fucking make jokes about it and fucking scream into the wilderness and fucking warn you people. Hopefully through fucking laughter and shit. Like, hey, we're fucked. Your ideas are wrong. In fact, you're not even ideas. Your programming is wrong. Get out of the fucking matrix. Here's your red pill. Like, what am I supposed... Yeah, I'm a 9/11 truther. I mean, I think it's a step in the right direction. We're talking about the Saudis. I believe they had something to do with it, but it was planned and carried out by criminal elements within our government. Criminal elements that were in the position of power to make to lower our defenses. Where the fuck were the interceptors? I mean, this is conspiracy 101, no shit, but, I'm just, this is for the people that don't know, that have not listened to this show. Like, I saw this video where, they're talking about whether, okay, wait. Yeah, I saw this video, it was about Louis C.K. He was on Jeopardy, which he won. They had this journalist on there, and they're like, a journalist from CNN. They're like, do you see that people are questioning more? They're like, yes, more people are questioning, and because of social media, blah, blah. They're not asking the right questions. And I think the questions that they do ask, they're a little bit too satisfied with what the answers they get. Try to take the best of me, go away. You try to take the best of me, go away. You try to take the best of me, go away. I really... Oh man, I don't even know why I'm listening to Linkin Park right now. So... Hey, if you guys want to call in, the number is 347-927-6824. Ironically, I also take text messages when I'm not on the show from that number. So if you wanna holler for $1. Like, all I'm saying is, don't accept the first answer these fucking people give you. I don't accept Trump. I don't. Trump is a fucking... He's a Trojan horse. He's a Trojan horse. And I think Jones is in on it. The fact that he's not saying that 9/11 was an inside job, he's blaming the jihadists. And every fucking 5 seconds, buy my fucking nutraceuticals. Oh, well, the weather's nice, and, I was playing with my 3 baby daughters while after, dealing with the divorce from their bitch Jew mom. Oh, by the way, I keep going with these 5-hour energy drinks and nutraceuticals from InfoWars. Support the InfoWars. Like, do you understand? Like, this is fucking frustrating. This is really fucking frustrating. Because anyone that has real information gets fucking silenced. And I'm not talking about killing and all that, but even though that does happen. Like, I mean, really, just ask yourself these simple questions. Why the fuck are we still using gasoline? Major advancements in technology, and we're still using the same shit to power our cars and make electricity that was used 100 years ago. And we know it's obsolete. We know as a society it's obsolete. but we still use it. We can make energy clean and free. We don't innovate as a fucking country anymore. And it's gonna be worse if Bernie gets elected. If Hillary gets elected, you know what? There is a positive side to Hillary getting elected. We won't end up in a quagmire war because she would have gotten all our men and women killed. Can't have a war unless you got a father. And if you use up all your father, you lose your mother, father, mother. Get it? Wow. We need to attack Russia. No. We need to attack China. I mean, everyone's like, oh man, she's gonna drop the bomb the first time she has her period. She's too old for her period, people. She no doubt has had her pause of the menopause. Biologically speaking. I paid attention in biology. So, anyways, unless I get a call in the next 4 minutes, I will bid ye adieu. Let me see. Do we got any? We got anybody? Mr. Hahn. So. Man, what else I want to come off? Like, all I'm saying is, like, I mean, and again, if there are any comedians listening, I'm not about this I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm a libertarian. I don't give a fuck if you're gay, transgendered, whatever you want to do, as long as you're not hurting anyone else. If you're hurting yourself, you're an adult, God bless. If you feel like you were born in the wrong body, you feel like you need to cut it off or whatever, or you feel like all you gotta do is paint your hair and call yourself Susan and you're a woman, God bless. And honestly, do I have to accept you? No, I don't. I don't. I don't even have to respect you. I just don't have the right to put my hands on you and hate and cause you harm. That is the most you should accept out of people. Okay, I'm wearing a dress. Okay, well, my name is Susan now. Okay, well, at least no one's gonna kick my ass. But if you walking down the street, wear a dress, and you smack somebody up the head and they fuck you up, don't be like, oh, he beat me up because I'm transgendered. Like, I had Rain Dove, who's what the fuck? How did I forget that word? I'm just tired. Androgynous. She's an androgynous model. She was born a woman. I'm just gonna say she because I'm tired of tripping over it. Sometimes she wants to be a woman. Sometimes she wants to be a man. All right, well, whatever. Don't care. I think she's a nice person. But this whole bathroom thing, it could be abused. So, Alright, well, like to thank everyone for listening. Follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/LouisBComedy. You can also follow me on Twitter at LouisB1. I got a show coming up. Details coming soon. Just stay tuned to Facebook.com/LouisBComedy and the Twitter. And, yeah, as always, from my house to your house. Mahalo.
That's the end of my show. Donk.